आज म तपाईहरुलाई B.Ed सेकेन्ड इयरको रिडिङ्स फर द न्यू होराइजन भन्ने मेजर इंग्लिश सब्जेक्टको चाहिँ आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ यो युनिट 3 अनि लेसन 6 को आई अफ द टाइगर भन्ने लेसनको चाहिँ आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ केही सल्भ गरेका क्वेशनहरु म तपाईहरुलाई शेयर गर्ने छु। अघिल्लो भिडियोमा मैले तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ 5 सम्म चाहिँ मैले तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ लेसन 5 सम्म चाहिँ मैले तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ क्वेशन एन्सर मैले तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ शेयर गरिसकेको छु। आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ यो लेसन 6 को आई अफ द टाइगर भन्ने लेसनको चाहिँ आज म तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ क्वेशन एन्सर म तपाईहरुलाई शेयर गर्ने छु। यहाँ तपाईहरु हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ ए नम्बरमा इज द प्रिजर्भेसन अफ वाइल्ड एनिमल्स इन नेपाल a problem? What are the reasons behind killings of wild animals? In spite of the measures taken by the government to preserve wild animals, making laws and establishing conservation areas, the preservation of wild animals has been a challenging problem. Poaching is increasing. Consequently, a large number of wild animals are being killed illegally. On the other hand, the habitation of these animals' forest is being cleared recklessly. Hence, various species of wild animals are becoming extinct. The government and other organizations are used to working a lot of conserve, but all the vain. Criminals kill these animals for various purposes. The hunters kill a large number of valuable wild animals for various purposes, especially for earning money. In this period of instability, the government efforts are just failure. Question number B. Why should we preserve wild animals? Every species of animals has equal space in ecology. It is said that killing an animal means taking out a thread from a tapestry. Thus, preserving wild animal is mainly is to maintain balance in the ecology. If different species of the wild animals become extinct, the ecosystem and the life cycle as well the whole environment are badly affected. The extinction of some species today will surely bring devastating or earth-shaking impact in the ecology in future. Hence, it is essential to conserve these animals to maintain harmony in the ecology. त्यसैगरी क्वेशन नम्बर सी मा चाहिँ यहाँ What was Peter Bryan doing before he came to Nepal? Why did he come to Nepal? Peter Bryan was working on a tea plantation in India before he came to Nepal. He comes to Nepal for hunting. Did Peter and his client track the tiger immediately after it was shot? Why or why not? No, Peter and his client didn't attack the tiger immediately after it was shot. It was because when the gun was fired, the tiger roared, sprang back into grass and vanished. Question number E. What incident makes Peter regret on killing of wild animals? Why did he start preserving wild animals? He observed the dead tiger closely and found that it was more beautiful than he ever seen. He realized he had done really wrong by killing it. The lovely morning sunshine played at the tiger's face, increasing the primordial brilliance of the two incredible orbs, a gift of nature that stopped the hunter's breath. Question number F. What is the purpose of International Wildlife Conservation Society? What impact did Peter make on the government of Nepal? The purpose of International Wildlife Conservation Society is to keep Brian's preserve functioning and to make it free of poachers. The government of Nepal took his request seriously and strictly banned on killing wild animals. Summarize the text Eye of the Tiger. Before 1968, Brian was professional hunter in Nepal for 16 years. He had come to Nepal leaving a job in tea plantation in India and regarded white grass plants to be good place for hunting. When he came to Nepal, he started with the killing of wild animals. Brian told his client not to shoot soon. But the gun had been shot and Brian followed it where it had vanished. They found that the tiger was injured and they decided to go to camp that evening and came back in the morning. Although he had been hunting for the animals, he had a deep respect towards nature's wild animals. He was fed up with the scene of killing of animals by wealthy people. Next morning, Brian and his friends Pasang went to the spot and saw the wounded tiger. Brian shot the tiger through the neck. Pasang noticed that the eyes were shining and they were brighter than they had seen before. But sooner the eyes began to change and began to fade. Then he realized that he had committed a mistake and decided to devote himself to conservation. He made park to the hunting place. Government established International Wildlife Conservation Society with the request of Brian. The government of Nepal imposed restrictions on hunting. Who is Peter Brian? Peter Brian is a US figure working in the sector of animal preservation, especially tigers. He works in Nepal. He used to be a professional sharpshooter in his early sittings in Nepal. On his urge made in the 70s, the government of Nepal has placed serious restrictions on poachers and hunting. Brian is famous for his mission of founding IWCS. What is the purpose of IWCS? IWCS stands for International Wildlife Conservation Society, which has the sole purpose of providing the wildlife a sanctuary free of poachers. IC aims at generating the message of wildlife conservation. Why should we preserve wild animals? Wild animals are the beauty and beats of our ecosystem. They also help safeguard the forest and contribute to biodiversity many other ways. They should be preserved for preserving the natural ecosystem, which also guarantees our preservation in turn. By preserving them, we preserve biodiversity, ecological balance, natural beauty and life itself. यो चाहिँ रहेको छ जे नम्बरसम्म यो लेसन 6 को चाहिँ क्वेशन एन्सरहरू आज मैले तपाईलाई शेयर गरे यो क्वेशन एन्सरहरूलाई चाहिँ तपाईले ध्यान दिएर पटक पटक चाहिँ तपाईले चाहिँ प्र्याक्टिस गर्नु होला ताकि यो क्वेशनहरू आउँदा तपाईलाई एक्जाममा आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ तपाईलाई चाहिँ त्यसलाई चाहिँ लेख्न चाहिँ तपाईलाई चाहिँ इजी होस् हुन्छ मैले तपाईँलाई यो यति लेसन 6 को मैले तपाईँलाई यो आई अफ द टाइगर भन्ने लेसनको चाहिँ मैले तपाईँलाई आज क्वेसन एन्सर इम्पोर्टेन्ट क्वेसन एन्सरहरू सेयर गरेको छु। आउने समयमा म तपाईँलाई अन्य लेसनको युनिटहरूको म तपाईँलाई यसरी नै क्वेसन एन्सरहरू म तपाईँलाई चाहिँ सेयर गर्ने नै छु। तबसम्म मेरो भिडियोलाई तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ लाइक गरिदिनु होला, अनि त्यसपछि मेरो भिडियोलाई तपाईँले साथीहरूलाई पनि सेयर गरिदिनु होला, अनि मेरो च्यानल अहिलेसम्म सब्सक्राइब गर्नुभएको छैन भने सब्सक्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला।